Big ice tanks. Cool. I was going to say, that's not good for your rotator going away. The form labor waiting to happen for it's not waiting to happen. It's in there. Ball struck out looking for 3 pitches in the first inning.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Boy, you got to like what Carmelo Anthony has done in this game.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense. That's how he likes it. And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
Well, Clark, we're over a decade now with the restricted area on NBA courts. How much would that have changed things during your day?
I think quite a bit, because the game was played closer to the bucket. I mean, there was more post-up action, more attacking of the rim from close in, so I do think it would have had an impact on how the game was played and officiated had that restricted arc area been in existence, and perhaps it might have led earlier to teams looking to space the floor a little more to create more driving lanes without a lot of help defense.
And for New York, Anthony is out there with Nicholas Batum. Then there's Rondo. Then it's Klay Thompson. And it's Chandler in at center, filling out the middle.
Very surprising that he came away empty there, especially given room to operate.
And here's Brunson from the arc. Here's Rodman. From down in the low post, it goes. Now it's a 3-point Los Angeles lead.
Well, we've seen Rodman do that often. Going up, getting that board, and getting the putback. Exactly what you want from him inside.
Here's Chandler. Anthony, left side. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Crafty down low. Melo knows how to draw fouls.
And so this makes this team you know if they'll get the full season, pitching, starting pitching, they compete with anybody. But they're a long ways away from that based on the horrible start. Then they got on that nice run. One game.
He's off on the first.
You know, Carmelo Anthony is a special player. Bulky, small forward with a quick trigger release and elite score.
Very similar seasons. It feels like for a
good on the second one.
The 0-7 going to start.
Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Outside Brunson. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. And a two-handed jam. And he's now got the double-double.
Nice job getting position that time by Abdul-Jabbar. And once he gets that position, he goes to work.
Thompson outside. Fires the 3. Yes, sir. Great play by Rondo to set him up. Rondo, he's got his 7th assist here tonight. The Lakers in the lead. Here's Maravich. He's got 14. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar.
Getting to the line a lot. Kareem, adept at forcing and drawing fouls.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
No good on the free throw. Porzingis is checked in for New York. He hits the second from the line. And here are the Knicks now. Outside, Rondo. Pass to Anthony. And he banks in the layup. Anthony's got 20.
Inside, Anthony runs into some contact, but he stays strong and focused and finds a way to work through it.
Here's Rodman. Here's Maravich, defended by Thompson. 5 on the clock. Floats one, and the layup is up and in. Rodman's gotten his 2nd bucket of the game.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets. And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Now here's Rondo. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Nice move. Pass to Thompson. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot two. Jalen Brunson picks one up.
What poise from Thompson. Even while getting fouled, he stays cool and puts up the shot.
Baseball's living in tradition to highlight unsuccessful ways to play the great game. So
And he drops it first.
Playball.org and follow Playball on X, Facebook, and Instagram. Bottom of the order, got some things done in the second for Atlanta. White walked, Fairchild doubled, Allen drove in White for the second Atlanta run. Zardo starting on the feet for a strike, and then freezes right with a fastball to go.
Both free throws good from Thompson.
He's making the most of every trip to the line, providing for his team.
8 strikeouts by the starter. He's dominated 6 hits with over 2
Now here's
runs.
Brunson. Checked by Rondo.
By the offense.
And he goes in for the dunk.
Put your head down and keep it work. That's what they need to do. Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
Now here's Rondo. Checking his stats. He's scoring around 9.5 points per game. Anthony in the post. Pass to Chandler. Thompson against Brunson. New York, no good that time either.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the board. We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
Now here's Anthony. Give him 20. Pass to Chandler. Anthony with it. And Anthony slams it in.
Carmelo Anthony imposing his will inside. Doesn't take any time. Rising up for the dunk.
Signals from the catcher.
For Los Angeles, they've gotten 5 of 7 attempts in the third quarter. Here's Maravich driving to the basket. Counted. That's his 7th basket of the game in 14 tries.
They've been a little soft with their defense on the interior. Yeah, and they're really getting pummeled on points in the paint.
Spins. Rondo. And rejected.
Got to be aware of where Kareem is now. He's an intimidating, effective presence protecting the rim.
His mid-30s are still getting it done behind the plate. Into a Fairchild is outside.
Anthony outside. Shot clock at 6. And here's Thompson for 3. And the Knicks, another 3.
Boy, he's been a rock of offensive support so far. When they've needed a basket, they've turned to him.
3 straight plays have been found on strikeouts.
Pass to Dantley. Right side Brunson. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. They'll pin that one on Rajon Rondo.
An aggressive pump fake move by Brunson, pulling the defender in close.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
Well, they have owned the offensive perimeter throughout this game, finding lots of openings and turning them into big shots. And the thing I've seen that I've really been impressed by is they've gotten everybody involved, unselfishly making that extra pass, getting that ball to the right guy at the right time for the good shot.
3.5 years with the Marlins, was with Oakland for 2.5 years before that. Originally a Nationals draft pick.
Both free throws good from Brunson.
And each year, Brunson seems to get better, and that's a testament to his impressive work ethic and drive.
Born in Lima, Peru, to a Venezuelan family.
Anthony feeling it out of it.
Family left Peru. He was raised in Florida.
They kick it out to Porzingis. No good on the 3. Los Angeles has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the 3rd. There's the double with Thompson. And there's the lob. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. Klay Thompson picks one up.
There's never any question about how hungry Adrian Dantley is for his next shot. He's constantly looking for opportunities to score the ball for his team.
And the first one at the line is good. So So he gets them both. For New York, they've gone 4 of 8 in the third. It's Rondo on the take. Chandler. Nice persistence to tip it back in. Chandler's got his second bucket on the night.
You got to keep Chandler off the boards or else he will make you pay like this.
Brunson passes to Abdul-Jabbar. Back to Brunson. Conley against Thompson. And Conley gets it to go. The assist by Brunson. Brunson's got his 4th assist with that last one. Outside, Rondo. The last few seasons, the Knicks have had a defensive-minded approach.
And that's been the key for them getting back into the postseason, B.A. I mean, they play great team defense and pride themselves on getting stops.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Los Angeles.
Phenomenal work on the defensive end so far. That stands out the most. They've made it their mission to block shots and make things hard for the opposition.
And you also have to respect the pride they take in playing defense. They've been able to get some takeaways because of their activity level.
Green's checked in for Porzingis, so he comes up empty at the line.
Staring at this deficit, they're trying to be more aggressive and get themselves to the line.
That's exactly when you need to be aggressive. You know that. I mean, another good job, though, of drawing contact and getting to the free throw line.
Just a smart offensive player. Conley is aware of when he should look to rise and fire. Woo, I love it.
Time called here. The Knicks decide to talk it over.
Hosting friends for the next game. Just tell Sue.
Now a moment to take a look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it's been trending for Gordon Hayward.
And when you look at his offensive output over the past few years, it seems like other teams have figured him out and have his number now. He's having to put in a lot more effort on the offensive end, but without producing nearly the same results.
Now here's Anthony. 22 points for him.
Already with 8 strikeouts.
Outside, Green.
He ties his best start.
Outside, Rondo. 6 on the shot clock. Green, the pass to Rondo.
Misses.
New York needs to get one up quick. The timer ticks. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. And that shot was going nowhere thanks to that aggressive swat.
Oh, my. And that was textbook defense. Positioning himself well to send it back.
Los Angeles has gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Here's Conley. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Totally fearless. Conley clashes against strong defense inside. He'll go to any lengths to find those shots.
And he makes a first. Well, as we've seen throughout the history of the Lakers, Clark, it's a big free agent and trade destination.
Well, I think part of it is the weather attraction. I mean, guys love playing where the weather is always nice. Not to mention to be with the team whose goal is to win championships.
Now here's Anthony, a reliable go-to guy for them. He's averaging around 26.5 a game.
It's unbelievable in a mode like this.
Now here's Rondo. Tight defense on it. There's the block. And it's going to be out of bounds. New York will have another go. Here's Anthony to stop the run. And that's 2 points on the layup. Anthony's got 7 points for the quarter.
6 of the 10 Ks on that side.
And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. There's the double with Thompson. To the right side. From deep, Conley. The Lakers with another miss. For New York, they've gotten 6 of their first 12 shots to drop in this third. Green with a screen on Payton. Anthony with it. He's picked up by Conley. Abdul-Jabbar with a rebound. Abdul-Jabbar's got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. Hammers the lob through.
I'll tell you what, this coach loves having Gary Payton run the offense. He's a pass-first point guard for sure.
Rondo passes to Anthony. Oh, stolen by Payton.
Team foul. At the line of Los Angeles, Gary.
And he knocks down the first one. Well, the Lakers moved from Inglewood to this downtown arena back in '99. This place has been special, Clark.
Some all-time moments here, B.A. Kobe's 81-point game comes to mind. LeBron setting the all-time NBA scoring record. All those classic Shaq Kobe playoff games. A few titles sprinkled in there as well. Special indeed.
Brunson against Anthony. Brunson with a double team. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. Now let's check out the Western Conference standings and see how they look here in December. Taking a look at Los Angeles, towards the bottom of the conference for now. They are not happy with this positioning.
I think for Los Angeles, there's no doubt they feel the pressure mounting. I mean, failing to match those expectations from the start of the year is apparent.
And, you know, any fixes they've tried during the season have only compounded their problems.
Since hitting 2 triples in the first half, he's been non-existent from out there.
Outside for Green. Pass to Anthony. Caruso against Payton. Outside. Rondo. Clock at 6. Shoots from 14. And that's good for 2. Anthony's got 9 points now in the quarter.
Scoring well this quarter. Picking up steam as he goes.
And it's going to be on Rajon Rondo. That'll get him his 4th foul of the game. Due to the bonus, we will head to the line for 2. First free throw is good.
Known as both a lockdown defender and legendary trash talker, Payton plays with an edge that is infectious and annoying.
And if they did
good
that,
on the
this
second
guy
before
would
he
be
makes a
hands
move.
down winner because he can do it.
And it's the Knicks with the ball. 11-point game. Pass to
That's a
Anthony.
ball to get deep. He stands on right here. That's the
Green with a screen on Brunson.
That was a chance. If they're down, go the other way.
Here's Anthony. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
Carmelo Anthony's skills right on display there. Taking that shot right into the defense and knocking it down in spite of contact.
The free throw drops for Anthony.
3-1. It's Luzardo. Some weights on deck. When you scored the one in the first, and Riley on the up.
He's perfect from the line this time.
Of course, he didn't have an attempt there in the first half. He's hoping to be a little bit more active and aggressive here and draw some fouls here in the second.
Here's Maravich. He's got 18. With some arc. Payton, no good. For New York, they've gotten 7 of 14 attempts to fall in the half. Pass to Lynn. Back to Anthony. Outside, Green.
Some electricity.
Here's Lynn, guarded by Payton. Just 2 to shoot. With the teardrop. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
It was that 21-game base streak snapped on Thursday. It was the second longest active streak behind Madison's current 29-game base streak.
The Lakers in the lead.
1-2.
Pass to Brunson.
And you have to avoid getting too physical with Brunson because he'll get these calls.
First one falls for him.
Eyesight, but up and in and up over the plate has been a tough part matters. They're trying to face this lefty in Luzardo. He's 4 for 23 against in his career.
And so he hits both.
2 pitch.
There's Lynn. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game.
PNC Park in Pittsburgh. The Pirates have taken the first
1:25 left in the third. Outside for Green to the paint.
A game to Philadelphia, so the Phillies, if they come back,
here's Lynn.
expect the lead on the team.
4 on the clock. To the middle.
As you said last week,
and it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Cousins has gotten his second bucket. Los Angeles has gone just 1 of 5 from three-point range here in the third quarter. Payton finds Brunson. He shot that time, not on target. New York has gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the third quarter.
Getting on base, that's always been a key to him. He's also one of the great power hitters in this league.
Here's Lynn. Cousins down low, and it's going to be a 3-second call.
He's seen more than a few misses from him tonight. And I tell you what, more brain neutral plays like that one, they'll have a hole deeper than the one they're already in.
The Lakers making a switch here. Conley's checked in, and the Knicks making a change here as well. Smith, he's checked in for Green. Payton's shot is good.
You gotta be paying attention when you come in the game.
Can't afford to give him daylight to beat.
Anthony outside.
It's been Olsen last week.
Picked by Smith. Anthony with it. Payton covering from 13. And the jumper is on the mark. Anthony's got 13 points in this quarter.
You know, he's got to be exasperated right now, fellas. I mean, playing excellent ball, but they're still losing.
And so the ball out of bounds.
2 in scoring position. Same situation as the first inning for Atlanta. See, everything was down, off speed down, fastball right down, and that just feeds into what Olsen can do with the ball down. Ball off, he cannot do that. And so got out ahead of him and never got the put-out pitch.
Caruso touched it last.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal. Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
Huge play by Luzardo. Huge catch from Oakland.
There's the steal.
There's the first pitch change up.
Three-pointer, Anthony.
It looks like he's going to go. He'll do that. And he's mad as can be, as he knows exactly what happened.
No good.
He's the RBI opportunity.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. The Lakers on top, they're up by 10. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this.
And you can't afford to give up any more runs, so it increases the odds for the batter at the plate to get a hit, but it also cuts down the run and anything hit on the ground. Riley goes fishing. It's 1-1. This is one of those spots, though, that you talked about for Riley, who has struck out 101 times this season.
And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
That Atlanta has
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dive. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery. And they'd love to see every possession in this way. True team basketball.
Has got to change. You can't have the same first and second strike
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. And for the Knicks, they're shooting pretty well at 45%. Pass to Cousins. Caruso left side. Back to Cousins. Dantley grabs the miss.
Got the ball where he wanted it, but then got swarmed.
And for New York, they've got Thompson, Kristaps Porzingis out there with Marcus Cousins. Then it's Alex Caruso, and it's Lynn in at the 1. Now Cousins. Fast break. Here come the Lakers. Here's Maravich. The three-pointer off the mark.
Well, most games he can knock it down from deep, but it just isn't there for him in this.
Here's Lynn. Inside. Here's Caruso. Porzingis for 3. Oh, KP with the 3.
Boy, a very capable passer. DeMarcus Cousins does a solid job recognizing where to go with the ball.
Here's Maravich. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. New York trailing. Caruso, right side. Pass to Lynn. Down low. Here's Cousins. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
And Lynn involving his pick and roll game and proving how he passes the ball when the defense gives him a lane.
Conley with the ball. Puts up a three. Sinks the tray. Conley's got 10 points here in the second half.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Here's Lynn. High post. Cousins. Porzingis passes to Lynn. Porzingis sets a screen. 6 to shoot. Takes the three. Rebound by the Lakers. And here's Conley. Pass to Maravich. Back to Conley. Hey, now 5 for 8. Shooting a pretty good percentage right now.
All of a sudden, he's balling. Halftime adjustment successful so far.
Now a timeout called by New York.
Protecting the rim has to be their top objective right now.
Yeah, you know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Tom Thibodeau coaching his team during that last break. He wants his team to be careful with the ball. He's not happy with the amount of turnovers they've coughed up so far. He believes
traffic of the base pass in big spots against Jesus Luzardo, but he muscles through 5 innings, strikes out 7 minutes into just 2 runs for Atlanta.
Thompson shot is off.
That's a strong back.
Los Angeles has gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range.
We get the 6th. Pitchers go through 5 so far. Rondo has striking 10 Phillies tonight.
From deep three-point land. Porzingis grabs the board.
You know, he just has not been himself this period. Just too inconsistent up and down at the offensive end.
Yeah, I got to get this.
Here's Lynn. They kick it out to Porzingis. On the wing, Thompson. He's guarded by Conley. From the baseline. Man, that one's good. Thompson's got 24.
Well, you certainly can't fault him as the reason they're behind. He's been on target and on top of his game.
It was the second battle of the game. Rondo hit a rocket to center field.
Outside Conley. To the inside. Maravich. And the layup falls.
Since then, nobody has reached base
One of the league's better forward generals, really over the last decade. Conley plays with a school pass-first mindset.
Porzingis sets a screen. Lynn. They kick out to Porzingis.
The other team is
Out left to the wing.
And you're talking about
KP breaks the rim.
7
Big man throwing it down.
See what they did
For
last
stop.
night.
Porzingis, when you're 7-3, though, doesn't take much vertical to punch it home.
Pass to Rodman.
Shoots on the other way. This is the guy
To the paint.
Think about what swing if you're Phillies.
Here's Randolph. Checked by Cousins. Good work defensively by Cousins. Lynn passes to Porzingis.
100 hits, 11 of them home runs for Turner. All
Out to
11
Thompson.
of those home runs have been on the road
Now
this
here's
year.
Porzingis. Back to Thompson. Lots of room. And it's New York with another.
That's a terrific play and a good sign. This team needs Porzingis to facilitate as well as score the ball.
Bags this year, though.
And it's Conley with the ball for the
Try to
Lakers.
keep him
They're
close.
leading by 8. Next game against the Bulls at United Center. It'll be the start of a 3-game trip on the road. Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over.
His best spot so far has been in June.
Brunson is checked in for Los Angeles. The Knicks making a switch here.
Here's Schwarber.
Pass to Rodman. To the left side wing. Outside Brunson. Jacks up a three. Ooh, Brunson with the triple.
One of the game's better finishers
Mason's
can
got
also make plays for others.
expected her to be good hands play sponsored by Brunson. This was a key play as well. Matt Olson in the second.
Anthony with the lay-in. Anthony's got 15 points here in the second half.
Gets the defender to sell out on the pump fake and then flips it in.
He plays the shot.
Started by Anthony. The shot by Dantley, no good. For New York, they've gone 6 for 9 here in the fourth quarter.
Each of those spots.
Rondo gets the bucket. Rondo, he's got his first bucket in this one.
You know, he's a bit of a rarity, maybe even a throwback when you look at Rondo and now being a smaller guard, he still is comfortable operating inside.
Sitting at 25 for the All-Star.
Dr. Chandler, the three ball. Yes, and a nice assist from Brunson. Brunson's got 5 assists in the game.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Anthony, right side. Rodman with a rebound.
Rodman's
got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Dantley passes to Rondo. Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis.
That reach of Porzingis is just outrageous. I mean, I love when he uses it on defense to stifle shooters.
1-2-3. Taking ball going out of second base.
Outside. Rondo.
So indeed, he does attempt that rare steal. He's 4 of 5 on the season, and he's in scoring position.
5 to shoot. The Lakers with the rebound. Rodman's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. And stolen by Porzingis. Here's Anthony. Randall grabs the miss. Los Angeles has gone 3 of 6 from downtown so far in the fourth. Then it's going to be on Rajon Rondo. That'll be foul number 5 on him.
Well, one more and that's it. He'll be DQ'd, disqualified. He's got to be able to defend without picking up that last disqualifying foul.
In the year at 16 innings. Chances for Philadelphia.
Jalen Brunson playing big right now.
Inside Brunson is pretty deadly, just dropping his shot in.
Rondo passes to Anthony.
That's in the dirt. A good plate appearance from Schwarber. He was down 1 and 2 in the count.
14 feet away, and he drops that one in. Anthony's gotten 4 this quarter.
Rising to the challenge. He's given them everything he's got.
The Lakers have gotten 7 to go out of 13 attempts during the fourth.
Still very efficient.
Tatum finds Brunson. Shoots over Rondo. Brunson misses. The Knicks have gotten 8 of 14 shots to drop so far here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Anthony. Porzingis with it. Anthony in the post. Oh, he gets it to fall, and that makes it just a single-digit deficit. Anthony's got 36 points. The Lakers in the lead. Now Brunson tries to spin move. Here's Dantley. 3, Conley. He's got it going on. Now 7 for 10.
This guy starts hitting threes. Watch out. He's just pouring it on his half.
Pass to Thompson. The 3 is up. Oh, Thompson buries the tray.
Bombs away in the first half. He's followed up the effort with 3 more triple assists.
And stolen by Porzingis. Now here's Rondo. Brunson defending. Caruso. Pass to Anthony. Fires from deep. And there's Caruso. Let's go.
Nice find that time from Carmelo. We know he's a scorer, but that time, a good job finding the open teammate.
And it's going to be on Rajon Rondo. That's it for him. He's fouled out of the game.
They'll need to make some major adjustments to compensate for him fouling out. The game on the line.
Los Angeles has got 4 of 7 3-pointers to fall in the fourth. Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over.
Yeah, they're hoping to turn things around with this timeout.
Yeah, you know, they had to do something, anything to stop this run. You can't just let it go on any longer.
change here. Caruso is checked in. And the Lakers have possession. They held a 12-point lead earlier. Pass to Brunson. Over Thompson. And that one's good for Brunson. Brunson's got 7 points here in the quarter.
And no matter how the D's coming at him tonight, Brunson has adapted. And that's what great scorers do. They figure it out.
And here's Porzingis. Chandler the pass to Caruso. Inside. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
Crucial play, using the height advantage to finish at the cylinder.
At the line for the Knicks, Chandler. One shot.
And he doesn't let the pressure get to him. Cool and confident from the line.
The Lakers with the ball. 4-point game. Here's Maravich. Shoots over Caruso. Maravich with the bucket. Maravich has got 24 points.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
Now here's Anthony. They kick it out to Porzingis. And again, New York with the triple.
That's exactly why they turn to Porzingis here, guys. They trust him to step up in big moments.
Thompson against Brunson.
Phillies at one baseline first 5 minutes.
The Knicks with the rebound.
3 and not 6.
Anthony's got 8 rebounds in the game. And so Anthony will bring it up to New York.
5 innings.
They
Now
trail
he gets
by
back
3.
to giving the Phillies multiple innings. 8 times this year.
We've got 128 left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Brunson with a double team. Got a piece of it. Another shot on the wing. Caruso. Pass to Anthony to tie it up.
Ah, let's go.
He's such a clutch shooter. He just lives for the big shots.
Los Angeles has got 4 of 7 3-pointers to fall in the fourth. Brunson against Thompson. Here's Payton. And again, the Lakers, no good.
Kevin, you can understand the shot selection. I mean, he wanted to go back at him, and he just came up short on the triple.
Caruso outside. Porzingis surveying the floor. Chandler the pass to Anthony to take the lead. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line.
And in scoring position for Eli Woods. Big swing and a miss. And Rondo a little bit better that defensive outfield for Philly.
We got to go in there earlier this month. We catch the emotion. Looking for the game.
There's 45 seconds left to play in the fourth. This might be a turning point.
Massive possession here.
Pass to Payton. They need this.
And basically what Nick was doing, what you're seeing is that
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
Well, that was one, too. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Now here's Anthony. 24 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
This is what happens when you allow Carmelo Anthony to heat up.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. They're trailing by 2. We've got 22 seconds left to play in the fourth. Guys, what do you think?
A chance to tie it up here. A critical possession, no doubt. We'll see what they draw up.
You're all right. It's at the short. Or Turner. Back to second goes Murphy, and they get the speedy run for the first set. Trey Turner, the former Los Angeles Dodger, part of a hot streak for LA as they get set to take on the Houston Astros
Beyond the arc.
next Saturday.
At
this point, I'm not sure if it's the play calling or the player himself.
And an intentional foul right there.
Yeah, no, you had to do that. I mean, you can't allow them to dribble out the time.
Exactly. Got to stop the clock any way possible. And hope they alligator arm a few of those free throws.
Next week.
the first one drops. And that makes it a 3-point lead.
Pinch hit score to a fair chunk that the righty is in the game for Taylor. In a situation of holding this not involved right now, they're going to be 3 beats waiting for the runner in scoring position and move them over. But the situation
so both free throws good. And it's a 4-point ball game.
2-possession game now, guys. Some very important free throws there.
Potentially
Here's
big
Payton.
innings. And
again, the Lakers no good. And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul.
That's his second personal foul.
The second and third.
Oh, he doesn't hit the first. That was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though.
A defensive anchor for this team. Chandler takes a lot of pride in grabbing boards, altering and blocking shots, and stifling shooters.
Fires for 3.
Stolen
by Thompson.
Fires
from way outside. And so it's New York winning this one. And they barely squeezed out the win here on the road.
And B.A., the visiting team is always under some added pressure. But they made it work and got the win, whatever the margin may have been.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Grant Hill, Clark Kellogg, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching. Now our New Balance player of the game, Carmelo Anthony.
And there are 2 away. I'd love to know, and I'm not asking our guy Ed to figure it out. I'm not, but I'd love to know what the percentage of runs scoring with second and third nobody out is. It's got to be high, or it should be. And just to put it in perspective, it's not like you can do that every single time, but to get out of an inning with second and third nobody out as a pitcher, you're really doing something. Like Allen waves and misses. It's such a boost for your defense, for the pitcher on the mound if you get out of a situation like that. That was big for Luzardo earlier. Ozuna, you saw the frustration when he kind of half-heartedly swung at that first pitch changeup in the 5th. Allen fouls it, and it's 0-2. And again, this sounds like I'm kind of beaten up on this current hitting philosophy, but man on second, nobody out. That's what they do when they go into extra innings. So your odds of scoring should go way up. Sure. But here he is still at second base with 2 outs. Still a chance to drive him in, but down and away on Allen, 1-2. Allen is one of the best defensive players in all of baseball at any position. Has 3 hits in this series, getting a little bit from the 9 spot. One Braves in the 6th. The 2-2 pitch to Allen from Ross. Been trying that slider on his glove side a couple of times in this inning. He got Verdugo tied up with that pitch. You see the rain is